all of a sudden you hear the Hulk Hogan theme music in the background. I don't know what it is, but I really wish Kissy would start playing it right now.
Yeah, get Kissy on that. Edit that in.
Edit that in.
I wonder if somebody was just like in the background waiting on it going, and now, from Pasadena, California, the Hulkster himself, Hulk Hogan! Yes!
And copyright.
I'm so glad you found that drive.
That is the worst theme song.
Oh. No, it's like...
You have to see the picture of it too. He's like fucking a tomato face with an American flag over him.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe we got away with that last week.
I know, right? Do you know how hilarious that was?
Oh, God. I wonder if people enjoyed that. I never actually read the comments or anything or check on views. I hope people enjoyed that whole Hulk Hogan sex tape thing.
Oh, people enjoyed it. People enjoyed it.
Well, no, on YouTube. I didn't get any comments on the SoundCloud.
What the fuck was that?
We got...
I think that was raw.
What did I do? What did I do?
Move?
Some sort of... What did I do this
make
time?
A noise. I really didn't.
Yeah.
We'll know when I
Alright, so anyway, welcome
edit audio.
I might have yawned, but I don't think I did because I didn't make a noise. Okay.
Alright. So welcome to this week's episode of JFI Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Murray, joined by our otter.
Oh, I'm second.
And our kitty in pain.
Kisty.
And our master's degree graduate himself, Jason Enby.
Wow, I don't even get to say my name this week.
No, because you had enough talking last week with your Hulk Hogan sex tape.
Boy, did you guys.
Oh yeah, don't let me come over there and leg drop the shit out of you, boy!
Well, actually, Jason, you might be coming my way anyway. Don't you have, like, a job interview or something?
No, I applied for a bunch of jobs. People think that automatically means Jason's gonna get a job. It doesn't mean jack shit. I think I've put... in, over the past year, I think I'm up to 80 job applications put in. I actually keep track.
Thanks.
And I've had one job interview.
I'm sorry, Jason. I know that pain as well, being how I've been throwing in applications before my nerve re-pinched.
Well, 1 out of 79 isn't bad, right?
1 out of 79 isn't bad. If you're going on a cosmic scale, no. If you're going on my scale, fuck yeah, it is.
Damn. I have to reevaluate the system then. Anyway, so,
If it makes you feel better, I actually learned the pain of this now. Like, I actually submitted a job application, and what's worse is I know a guy that works there. He's like, oh, yeah, you got the job. Just send it in the application. It's guaranteed to you. And that was 2 weeks ago.
So pretty much they looked at your application, laughed at it, and spat at it.
I guess honesty is not key in getting a job.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
You lie your fucking ass off.
You lie, and you don't get caught.
Yeah, you tell reasonable lies. That's what it is.
Lies
That's what having a job interview. Yeah.
See, but I have a conscience. So
I have a conscience too.
I
have a conscience too. Do you know how much there is such a thing as creative speaking? And I don't mean that as like creative writing where you come up with an idea. I understand how to use Soundtrack Pro, which is the program I use to record my audio. However, on my resume, it says vast knowledge of Soundtrack Pro interface. What that means is I know how to record shit and somewhat fuck with the audio. That's it.
I'm really glad you told me what that means.
People will look at that as like, huh, this guy's really fucking smart.
It's what is it? What does my mom call it? She calls it artificially inflating true knowledge. That is what she calls it, is artificially inflating true knowledge.
Wow.
So
I thought that was supposed to make things sound better.
that made lying sound so fancy.
Yeah.
Wow, thanks,
as
Mom.
it was explained to me in preparing for some mock job interviews that my teacher arranged last semester at school. Mock interviews, yes. So it wasn't for a real job, but the job description.
Is this like an interview
No,
and then they make fun of you?
it's a fake interview. It's a professional way of saying fake interview.
Wait, you've been to an interview where they don't make fun of you?
Ha ha ha. Well, if it helps at all,
Cool. I
I
didn't know this
blacked
existed.
out like 5 minutes in and got so nervous I started shaking. The guy was like, "Okay, since this is a mock interview, let's take 5 minutes, catch your breath. It's okay," kind of thing. And then we just.
You blacked out?
I didn't really black out. It was more of just mentally my brain went like a balloon.
So you ran out of Pokemon.
She ran out of
useful
I did.
Pokemon. She fainted. She blacked out.
And somehow I awoke
Yeah,
at my
he was like,
mother's house? What the fuck?
And somehow
Fuck.
I still got the mock interview job, but I think it was because my competition, it was just one other person, and he didn't even show up with a resume, whereas I showed up with my resume, a laptop, examples of my work, because it was for a graphics design
Right.
job.
So, yeah, I'm prepared.
And you would be managing a team and everything, and it's just, the guy was like, other than your brain blacking out there for 5 minutes, you got the job.
Other than that,
that's
you're
my
cool.
Yeah.
issue, is there's a lot of people probably getting all these jobs alerts, and there's probably people who are just like, I'll do it for nothing! And I'm like, I'd like to get paid because I have student loans. Oh, fuck you.
Don't we all?
Oh.
Well, actually, I've been lucky.
Oh.
I've had grant tuition given to me,
Yeah.
so I don't have a student loan yet, but I will as soon as my husband and I have work. Because I want to start paying it off while I'm attending school.
Guys, you're probably going to hate
Go
me as
ahead.
soon as I tell you this story.
Uh-oh.
Alright,
I already
so...
hate you, so it's cool.
Okay. So yesterday... I'll just say now. I went
New
to
York
Comic-Con
Comic-Con.
for 2 days.
New York
Yeah.
Comic
New York
Con,
Comic-Con,
by the way.
Yeah, New York Comic-Con. And,
Fucking amateur.
dude, shut up. But, I went yesterday with, I met with Jeff. Jeff's really short, by the way.
Yeah? Have you not seen the man's blogs?
I have, but they don't show relative size.
I'm telling.
I'm
God
telling.
forbid
I'm
he,
telling.
listen to this.
No.
I've been watching Community with Chad all day. We're like best friends
Dude,
now.
I was with Chad all day yesterday. We were like best
Yeah,
friends.
Fuck you.
you and
Fuck you.
Chad photobombed
I was-
Kathleen's
I watched-
picture.
Yeah, we me and Chad somehow end up in the background of this cosplayer who had this really cool Tex armor with her. And she and Kathleen were taking a picture, and me and Chad were just in the background walking away. And so apparently we photobombed it.
Wait, how tall are you?
Me, I'm like 6'1".
Oh, really? You're 6'1"? You're taller than me
Okay.
by a couple inches.
Chad might just be short, though.
Yeah.
You're taller
Depending
than
on
me.
what
Yeah,
shoes
so-
I'm wearing, I'm 5'11" and 5'10". If I'm not in pain.
Right, so I'm walking around yesterday with Chad. I had my Achievement Hunter shirt that I just bought the day before, which only came in triple XL. The thing looked like a blanket when I bought it. But so I'm walking around the convention center, and I spot Monty walking around with his girlfriend out of the corner of my eye. I was like, "Hey, Monty," and then he looks at me. It's like, "Hey, dude, aren't you supposed to be working?" I mean, I
Did
just
he
stop for a second.
did he
like, "What do you mean
confuse you
working?"
for
Yeah,
Franco?
don't you work at Achievement Hunter? No, he didn't confuse me for Franco. He's like, "Don't you work at Achievement Hunter in the office?"
Oh.
And I
He
fucking
confused you for
stopped.
Ryan.
He confused me for... I don't look
Oh,
like
dang.
Ryan.
He confused you for Jack, just
No,
say
he
it.
didn't confuse me for Jack. He legitimately thought I worked
That's
at Achievement
nice.
Hunter.
He confused you for Jack.
No, and then I told him, I was like,
That's the
no,
story.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're just making that story up to make yourself feel better.
Nightmare,
the better
continue.
story.
Ignore the otter.
Yeah, so we were talking for a bit. Like, yeah, dude, you like... And I'm wearing this... I'm wearing the Achievement Hunter shirt. It's like, yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna cosplay as Jack for a bit if I dyed my hair. And then it's like, yeah, dude, you know what? The rest of the day I'm gonna call you Jack with less beard.
Told you. I fucking told you.
That's not the reason he thought I worked there, though.
No, oh, God, you're
Yes, it
No,
stupid.
it's not. Whatever.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moving on, and
I'm not
anyways,
stupid, I'm telling the truth.
Nightmare was supposed to be saving New York Comic Con stories for the end of the podcast, but I guess we'll do them now.
Do you know how many stories I have? I'll
Yeah,
sprinkle
sprinkle.
them.
Now, why not like sprinkle them?
Okay.
I usually just sprinkle them
Sprinkle.
through. I'm not gonna
Little
go all
sprinkle.
out. God.
All right.
But
Wait, do you want?
otherwise, that was my shining moment of the weekend.
Don't you work for Achievement Hunter? Not yet.
Yeah, I actually
Was
didn't
Monty
say it, like, not
cosplaying
yet,
or
dude.
anything, or was he just in
Although,
Monty clothes? Yes.
Have you seen Monty?
He looks
He
like he's
looks like
cosplaying.
he's-
Oh,
he's
that's why I said,
cosplaying.
is he cosplaying or was he
He's
in Monty
cosplaying.
clothes? Which is like,
He was in Monty clothes and he was
Okay.
wearing the
so
skull necklace.
Yeah,
the-
the,
So
the
Monty
normal Monty
clothes.
look.
because he actually wears that all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
his
Monty's regular
girlfriend had,
clothes
like,
is
a-
just pants and a black T-shirt.
Yeah, that was essentially it. And his girlfriend had this weird wig that was like white, purple, pink, and blue.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a funky wig.
cool,
Yeah, so that made my lifetime.
nice.
You know,
Alright, so what's next
I,
up?
Speaking of
I
achievement
just want to
hunter,
point this out. I've been having weird dreams this week that I work for Achievement Hunter. Like
Again?
Jack.
Again?
No,
We already talked
There-
about
there-
this, Jason. But
there are
nice
these
segue
great,
from
there are
Monty.
these great things. Like I don't know what it was. It was just like Dishonored came out and Jack was making me play it. I was like, I don't want to play this. I want to play Borderlands 2 and get up characters for the DLC. And he's just like, no, you can't do it. And I'm like, it's like fuck. I was like,
No
fuck you,
dreams
Jack.
for
And he's
you.
like, fuck you.
welcome to my dreams.
Jason, I don't think that was a dream about Achievement Hunter. I think that was a dream that you played too much Borderlands.
No.
And also, I hope Jack looked like Nightmare.
It was Jack. Like, he got a message halfway through and he's like,
I-
sweet, getting fucking corner office. It's like, you deserve a fucking office.
No, actually, Monty told me, he's like, dude, you could totally pull off Jack. You're just like a couple inches shorter than him,
Fucking
Yeah,
told
Jack's,
you.
No, Jack-
Jack's a giant.
apparently.
He is huge.
Yeah, he
He's
is
a tall
tall.
dude.
Yeah,
Isn't
they're-
like everyone there?
No, but
Deceptive
Jack's like
except for Ray?
apparently
Yeah.
Jack's like 6'5", apparently.
Other subjects. I've started playing Star Wars and Pokemon.
Okay, oh wait, let's focus on one thing and then the other.
Okay. Kissy
Let's get
playing
Star
a
Wars
new
out of the way
game.
first, because I'll be bored about
Dude,
that.
Star Wars is amazing. Fuck you.
Yeah, Star Wars is actually fun.
Star
I
Wars: The Old Republic.
have made I'm playing a Sith warrior Sith race character.
Oh, you're gonna be a pureblood, huh?
Why not?
Whoa, dark side! What a
Fucking
shocker!
bitch.
Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm on the fucking dark side. I'll chop your head off with my lightsaber.
Dude, I'm a Sith Lord that's on the light side. It's really easy to do.
I know it's easy to do. I watched my husband do it. But right now it is that I'm a level 4 or 5. I haven't really played that much. I've only played the game actually literally twice in the past week because I can't sit down in my computer chair. I have to lay down. And my laptop doesn't like very high-end graphic games. This is why I can only play like Pokemon on it. So on
Then
my
Pokemon.
computer, I've also on another server, I've also rolled a bounty hunter, which I'm not really liking as much as I like my Sith. So there,
Do you know what advanced class you're gonna go with?
I have no idea yet. I'm still
Do you want to be the? Do you want to scream you're the Juggernaut?
no,
Damn it! Why am I the only one who does that?
because you're the only one who wants to do that, and you want to add I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
As I force choke people.
Yeah. Now I like to play either a supportive class of some type or crowd
Which you
control.
can't really do that much.
Well, the supportive class is the bounty hunter, which is the healer. So
Yeah, and when if you're for a Sith Warrior, you can only really be tank or DPS.
yeah, and I'm more of a DPS type of person. I mean, I can run a tank if I need to. Run as tank. Sorry, I said that wrong.
As tank.
Yeah, as tank, but I'm not really the greatest tank in the world.
How does aggro?
Yeah, how does one hold aggro? I mean, doing it in WoW is one thing. Doing it in Star Wars is going to be completely a whole nother ballgame. But yeah, so I have low-level characters, so if anyone really wants me to join their server and make a character for it and put it on there, I'll just warn right now, my characters' names are going to be Kisty or Alcippy, which is Alcippe.
Ha.
Why?
Why? Yeah, actually, I want to know the
Why?
story behind that too.
What, the Alcippe name?
Yeah. No, the Kirsty name. Yes, the
Yes,
Alcippe
the
name.
Alcippe
Kiss
name.
Alcippe name.
Let he who is without names cast the first stone.
Wow, smart quote of the day.
Wow. The Alcippe name is actually the name of the Greek god of war's daughter. Ares.
That's it.
It's Ares' daughter's name.
So Alcippe is Ares' daughter.
Who's the mom?
So Alcippe is an orphan because of Kratos,
I
correct?
guess.
Okay. Is that like a plot point in
No.
God of War
No.
2?
No.
No.
It should be. That'd be really
No.
good.
No.
No.
I went name searching for female god names for characters
Athena.
for my
Persephone.
MMO games, and Alcippe is the first one I saw that I liked.
What about Persephone?
What's wrong with Athena?
They're too long.
How about
Athena's 5 letters. Wait, 6 letters.
I like my Alcippe name better.
Wait.
And it was already, and Athena usually is taken. Alcippe is one
What
of the unknown
Yeah,
children
6
of the
letters.
gods, so
What about Demetria?
too hard to remember. It was
How is-
easy to spell. I was tired. Come on.
This is becoming a thing.
This is becoming a thing now.
This is becoming a really bad thing.
So move.
Let's talk about Pokemon now.
Yes,
Let's
go.
talk about mythology more. Come on, I love this shit.
No, I can get dark with mythology. I just don't want to right now. I'm in too much pain to think of mythology things. But for Pokemon,
Alright, let's talk Pokemons.
yeah, Pokemon.
Who was your starter?
My starter was Bulbasaur.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now,
Oh, fuck you too.
I was doing a stream and I started playing Pokemon Fire Red.
Wait, what's Jason's starter of choice?
Squirtle.
Yeah.
We're gonna be friends.
In Fire Red, it's always Squirtle.
My brother-in-law
Bulbasaur,
actually
except
was
for the
trying to
first two
convince
gens.
me yesterday to get Squirtle because, well, obviously I'm on my laptop, which doesn't have the same game as my PC, which I had streamed. And, well, to be honest, I've played Squirtle before. I've played Charmander before. I wanted to play something different, and Nightmare had convinced me to play Bulbasaur originally. And I figured, well, why is...
yeah.
That's because he bitched about it until you appeased him.
Well, that too. But I went and I'm playing... I have Bulbasaur now, and I have a lot of insect Pokemon. I beat Brock. He was...
Yeah, you beat Brock pretty easily with a Bulbasaur.
Well, here's what's funny, is that I actually got all my Pokemon out before I went and had Bulbasaur finish off the rock Pokemon. So all of
Wow.
them would get XP because I have a Pikachu, a Pidgey. Let me try to remember this.
Rattata.
A Metapod.
This is sounding like every Pokemon you shouldn't send up against a rock type.
I know.
Yeah, it is actually.
Well, here's-
Do you want to
here's
set up a
the best
Caterpie while you're
part.
up there? How about a Pidgey?
Here's the best part. I started the fight with Bulbasaur, had him launch the Leech Seed, and then I immediately rotate out each Pokemon so that they get at least one turn, and then I swap them out because they'll get some of their health back.
Yeah, Pikachu, go take down that Onix. It worked in the TV show.
Quick, use the fire sprinklers. Oh,
Aw,
fuck.
fuck.
Why did I have those installed?
Oh,
But,
fire hazards. God damn it.
But I do have a Pikachu. I actually re-caught the one.
You know,
Yeah, I caught a Pikachu. It took me a while.
no, I want to point something out. I just for the show, the
Isn't that
TV show
cheating,
perspective.
technically?
Could you not think that sprinklers in most Pokemon gyms would be a bad idea?
Yeah.
And here's why. There's gonna be that one kid who gets stuck with the fire type. And their tail has to be covered before they evolve, or else they'll die,
Oh, that's
according
right.
to the
as,
Pokedex.
As we saw Charmander in distress.
No, this
Yeah.
just made me think of that PETA game that came out last week.
Oh god,
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon Black and Blue.
Yeah.
that was just wrong.
So, yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's
No.
not.
Is that-
Trust
is
me,
there
it's
like-
not.
no,
It's
Is there like
not.
a link to play
I'll
that?
put a link. but
Night
it's
Mari
horrible.
has the link for that. We say no,
I
we
kinda
do
wanna
not
play
speak
that,
of
since-
this crappy ass game that PETA has put out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on, Ash is pretty badass looking.
I
I
I never
didn't
got
even
that
click
far.
it.
I got past the first trainer, and I was like, no, I'm not playing anymore.
Ash is the last one, obviously.
Shake head, face palm.
I know.
How do you heal?
You know-
How do you heal in that game? Because my
You don't.
Pikachu is at like 1 HP, and I
You
was
don't
like,
heal.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah,
You can't.
You know what's really bad is, there's gonna be like a retaliation game now, like anti-PETA, and what it's gonna
Dude,
be is
the
like you
world-
run around and you like chop cows' heads off.
The
or something.
world needs to be
And that's gonna be the
anti-PETA.
The world is anti-PETA.
Okay, I have to bring up something that happened about a year ago back in Minecraft beta.
Oh wait, speaking of Minecraft, I think the update comes out Tuesday.
It's supposed to come out
is what I've
this
heard.
week.
Yeah,
But anyways, back in PC Mac beta.
yeah, like Tuesday
Yeah,
now.
well-
Like specifically Tuesday.
Okay. Well, I'll double
So
check
good
that
news.
later. But yes.
Well, that's great, except I'm not going to be playing it because Captain Scarlet and her pirate booty comes out that day for Borderlands 2.
Really?
I
Is
fucking
that the
knew it
name
was
of
gonna be Borderlands
DLC?
2.
They have already come out with story DLC.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, before we get
Is
away
that
from
really
the
the name
PETA
of it?
thing, I need to tell this story for Minecraft.
Wait, hold on. I just have
Okay.
to say one thing. Really? That's the name of it?
Yes, it's Captain Scarlet and her pirate booty.
This is fucking amazing already.
That is the official name as put out by Gearbox Software.
Nice.
I love Gearbox so much.
Okay, anyways, so back in PC Mac beta of Minecraft, one guy created what he calls the pig farm. And he posted
that
a
sound?
video online, and PETA went and hacked his server. And
Really?
destroyed, like, dynamited everything, and put in big, humongous letters, PETA. I swear it happened. Because, like,
Peter was then
So
brought
why
up
did
on
they do-
digital charges.
Why
isn't
did
it?
they blow up the pigs?
Well, no, they, like, took all the pig spawners and then, like, escorted the pigs away.
They escorted the pigs away.
Yeah, and they...
You don't
And this
escort
wasn't
pigs
just
in
a, like,
Minecraft.
overnight thing. Like, he had posted the video of how... He made, basically, essentially, a Baconator.
Okay, I don't see the problem.
Nice.
And they got pissed off because all it would do is he took a pig spawner, put it down, and as soon as the pigs would spawn, he'd light them on fire.
That's
and it would
awesome.
cook
That's awesome.
bacon
That's
for
really
you.
Smart.
Why would you destroy
Because
that?
Peter-
petas are
could.
assholes.
Why can't they just leave like video games alone? They don't need to
Bec-
spread their
Okay.
sphere
Because
of
PETA
Let's think
believes
about this
that
for a
all
second.
animals should rule the world.
Yes. They want it to be George Orwell's Animal Farm, only real.
Only real.
But Minecraft is different worlds, not the world, so they have no right to destroy other worlds.
Dude, PETA has hired people to firebomb buildings.
Yep.
Real buildings.
Are
They
they gonna like shoot the moon next?
They-
So-
they- are like-
Moon!
terrorist organization that is legal.
Yep.
That they are the closest thing to a legal terrorist organization.
What about Jehovah's Witnesses?
They're just annoying.
They
Those
did-
guys
They're just really
Those
annoying.
guys are just minorly annoying. They are gonna push it. PETA will hurt you.
PETA will walk. People of PETA have walked up to somebody wearing fur
We should probably
coats
cut
and
that, by
thrown
the way,
red
the Jehovah's
paint.
Witnesses thing.
Actually, originally it was blood. They decided red paint to ruin the fur.
Yeah. Well, also, I believe at one point it was also lead-based paint.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like you could get
So
lead
they want, like,
poisoning.
kill
That's
pe-
how much they didn't
I
care.
want someone to, like, stand up to PETA. The bad thing is you can't stand up to PETA because they somehow have all this money that they can hire, like, all these lawyers. I want someone with more money to, like, stand up to PETA and go, hey, PETA, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna drag this out as long as humanly possible, bankrupt you, and then file criminal lawsuits against every person who says they are a member of PETA.
Actually, the only problem with that is you don't need someone with more money. You need someone that has just as much will to not give up as PETA.
You need an organization that basically is the anti-PETA.
Yeah.
So let's create an organization.
No, see, we can't do this.
We can't
See,
do this.
that's
We
the
don't have
thing.
money.
Yeah, we're broke. Some of us don't have
We
jobs
don't have the
and would like to get jobs.
We don't have the resources that somehow PETA has built up. Someone just needs to go out and go, there's enough people out there with brains that understand that, you know, animals have rights, but there's a certain point in which we go, animals have rights, and oh yeah, I really like to eat meat.
I love the taste of death.
So when PETA goes to a state fair, they don't want to go to the petting zoo. They want the pig to ride in the Ferris wheel with them.
Probably.
No, it's
I'm
more
guessing.
well, yeah,
Okay.
that, and they'll probably release the animals from the holding pens.
Let
Yeah,
my
they'll be
pigs
like,
free.
this-
That's so they can ride
No,
the
so they
Ferris
can
wheel.
run
This is-
wild.
And ride the Ferris wheel.
Pigs are not naturally going to go into the damn Ferris wheel.
No.
Get off the Ferris wheel.
Yeah,
There might be one.
There might be one.
there might be a piglet someone will bring onto it, but that's
You
probably
know, old
hard to
Oinky
go.
always stared longingly at that Ferris wheel, thinking, one day I'll finally be able to get on that damn Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
See, animals are naturally curious, just like anything else. So they're gonna want to know what the Ferris wheel is.
Well-
So they're gonna go on it.
Maybe.
Or Oink in fear.
Maybe.
I
Right, so
could
let's get off this
segue-
topic.
I could segue into
Before
something
PETA,
here, but I'm not going
before
to do
PETA
it.
puts in a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the one thing that all four of us apparently needed to be here to talk about:
Doctor Who?
the Doctor Who mid-season finale,
Uh,
or as I like to
I don't
call,
wanna.
Stephen Moffat got really lazy with his writing.
I agree with you, Jason.
Don't
Yes.
no,
No.
don't you
No.
fucking dare.
Hear Jason
No.
and I out
No.
about this.
No.
Okay,
Hoorah.
no.
No.
Here's a funnier thing. Me and Nightmari realized this after the episode came out. We unintentionally called the plot line. If you'll remember a few weeks back, me and Nightmari were making jokes about how horrible it would be if the Weeping Angels kept sending you back to the same 5 minutes.
oh yeah, we kept
Yep.
doing that, and then like, oh my god, really?
And then, like, a week later, Angels Take Manhattan comes out. What's the plot line? Oh, the Angels have figured out that if you just keep sending people back to the same time frame over and over and over, you get to eat their time energy and keep them in a same place to where they can't escape.
Yep. I'll give it.
There are a lot of things wrong with this episode.
There are a ton of things wrong. And I do like the little punchlines that River Song gives about, like, wait till my husband gets here. Like, little stuff
Right.
like that actually made me go, yes!
Right.
Whereas,
There's a lot wrong with this episode. Number one, how the living hell is the Statue of Liberty a weeping angel?
exactly.
yeah.
But then again,
That's a
everyone is
big
always
one.
looking at the Statue of Liberty. If you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But how does it get to that small spot next to that hotel without being seen? Is the bigger question.
Not to mention, do you know how tall that building would have to be for the
Extremely.
Statue of Liberty to just stand there next to it with the face?
Actually, the pedestal adds a lot of height to the statue.
The statue is massive,
I
bro.
Dude, I've been to the statue. I know.
Nightmare knows because he lives near Manhattan.
Right, okay. Okay, let's take it from the top.
Alright.
The beginning of the episode is very charming, where they're in Manhattan and... Well, okay, I'm sorry. I'm skipping the
dude
pre-roll
the dude.
teaser. Right. The detective that goes to the, I guess we'll call it the
Mobsters?
harvester.
I would say the farm, but that works.
The farm. That works. The farm.
No, the
The
Baconator.
farm of the Weeping Angels.
I just realized something.
What?
If that's a farm and the Weeping Angels own that
Are
farm,
they PETA?
that means the Weeping Angels are anti-PETA.
Get
Actually,
away
they'd
from
technically
PETA.
be pro-PETA because PETA doesn't put human rights above animal rights.
Yeah.
Even though humans are animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
So in order to destroy PETA, we have to destroy all the
We're not gonna
statues.
destroy PETA.
Oh my gosh, hoorah. Get away
hoorah,
from PETA.
you want to take on
Off
that
the
crusade
PETA.
on your own? That's fine.
That is complete.
You know what? When I'm successful, I'm going to thank you guys anyway.
Okay.
When I'm successful.
When I'm successful.
I'll give it 20 years.
Yeah. I'll give it 20 minutes.
Jason's probably closer. I don't have 20 years worth of ambition of destroying statues.
Actually,
Anyway.
Going out
I give
sledgehammer
Hoorah
and-
5 minutes with a
You know
shovel.
what? I'm sure by now most of our listeners have watched Angels Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through it. What was wrong with it?
Can I just say one thing that was really funny?
Sure.
When the Doctor and Amy go back to the vase makers.
Yes, that was... Well, I hadn't started on what's wrong with it. I was going to take it chunk by chunk.
Okay, come on. The
Alright.
Yowza thing was pretty funny.
Yes, the Yowza thing was very funny. There's nothing wrong with the teaser, which is what comes before the credits, except that it now implies that the Weeping Angels aren't just the statues we know.
Mm-hmm.
They can apparently take other forms.
Yep.
That's the only downside I find to that, because you have that bronze statue of the woman and the child, and then the woman ran away to follow the detective. I don't like that because it implies too much about the Weeping Angels.
Well, the thing is, though, Jason, you also have to take into effect of, remember the end of Blink when the Weeping Angels were first introduced. They were kind of saying every statue could be a Weeping Angel.
Right, I understand that. That's not the issue. It's just that they seem to
prefer a certain form.
Yeah, they seem to prefer a certain form. And admittedly, this is Doctor Who. They have established that the Weeping Angels are a race. That they are not, something like anything of our imagination, where it can just be anything. They are a race of beings, and generally, while there is some discrepancy, let's take humanity for example, their size, shape, color, eye color, hair color, generally, a Weeping Angel is something with wings, looking like it's made of stone, that you look at and it can't move.
Weeping cherubs.
Yeah, Weeping cherubs, God. I understood. That was actually a logical progression for me.
Yeah.
Was, okay, Weeping Angels. What's the logical progression for when they actually reproduce? A Weeping Cherub. That's fine.
You know what's really scary? My
Yeah,
sister has a cherub statue in her bathroom.
I'm sorry, Night
Did you smash a living fuck out of it?
I was prepared to. I'm like, get that thing out of my house right now.
You put a camera on it, and you put it there forever.
I don't want eyes off that thing. Ever.
This is why you put it facing the mirror?
It's not.
Okay, I can tell you the one thing that completely derailed the episode for me.
Okay.
And that was the Rory tombstone.
Yeah.
The second I saw that, I was like, oh, Rory's not going to actually die in whatever time frame he's in with River. He's going to die a second time, and it's something that the Doctor can't stop.
Nope.
Because whatever started that tombstone, it was blank. So I was like, okay, blah, 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 blah. That's just going to be the thing. That's going to be the episode. And then something at the end is going to happen to where Rory actually dies. And that's going to be a tombstone in the future of past events.
Yeah,
and
go ahead, Jason.
It's just, I don't know why this season so far has been really poorly written. I'm sorry.
Well, this explains...
Asylum of the Daleks wasn't great. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was only okay. A Town Called Mercy is probably my favorite episode so far of the season. And then there was, what else was
the
there?
Invasion of the of the boxes. I was about to say...
That was Power
right, the Power of Three.
Yeah, the Power of
the
Three.
Power of Three.
Which had
the Power of Three was okay. And then now, Angels Take Manhattan. After the Christmas and the next part of the season better be amazing, because...
Christmas looks promising, at least.
Well...
Christmas looks promising, but...
Well, it's only 4 shots, so of course it's going to look promising.
It's 4 good shots, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Hurrah is going to, vastly defend this episode, but I can probably rip everything you said to shreds.
Oh, by the way, Power 3, my fucking awesome box.
Yeah, Nightmare got the box.
Yes. Yeah, he got the box from the box of 3, and then a lemon from someone selling lemons, and then had
He
Monty
didn't sell
sign
it, he was just giving
it
away.
Yeah, it's the free lemon
okay.
guy. It's the same guy who threw a lemon at Monty, and Monty, in midair, punched it right back and hit him in the face.
Oh, okay.
And I got Monty to sign the lemon. Cool.
Nice. That's nice. So, I don't know. I feel like Stephen Moffat has his highs and his lows, and unfortunately he is going on a very big lull right now. He's almost out of ideas.
That's why...
And for a showrunner...
You know what you can do with that box? You can get that box, and you can give it to Jason, so when it goes off, he can die and not destroy this episode. That was awesome.
Well, I made sure that box is permanently stuck on 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess
that's why I have a
works.
sonic screwdriver.
Tell them how you got the
Don't
sonic
brag about
screwdriver.
it.
Tell them how you got it.
I actually bought it, okay? I didn't steal it.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression you actually stole it. I was like,
I was actually
going
gonna
to
steal something? Come on.
At a con, yeah, good luck.
Jason, I think you think very poorly of me.
I
Apparently,
think he thinks very poorly
alright,
of
Night
everything
Mari,
tonight.
actually, I
Go ahead.
Except for Squirtle. That was okay.
Night Mari, I have to ask, is that the remote control sonic screwdriver, or is that just a regular sonic screwdriver toy?
Just a regular one.
Okay.
The remote control one really doesn't amaze me that much.
oh, okay.
I mean, it's a cool concept, but $90 is a bit too much for that.
Ouch. Yeah.
What?
Well, I saw it for sale for like $50 online.
I saw it for $90 on ThinkGeek.
Okay.
That's a cool website.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. It's also where I got I bought an iron sword.
Oh,
A
that's better
Minecraft
than my
iron
wooden
sword.
Yeah.
Yes, a Minecraft iron sword.
You need to specify, otherwise people are
Okay.
going to be like, Game of Thrones?
We need to finish Doctor Who here, or have we derailed so far we're not going
Do
back
we
to it?
really? I don't want to go back to it because Jason's just going to make me cry.
I'm finished because that episode sucked.
It did.
The
That
end.
episode was poorly written, and if you have any semblance of like TV watching background, you saw the ending coming a mile off.
And not to mention how the BBC spoiled Pawn's ending, because that's what I saw, is that they were talking about an angel in the graveyard with Amy standing there talking to the doctor, and that was actually her last, or not her actual last scene, but
One of them, anyway.
it was one of them. And it's just, she goes, and this is how intense it was. And I was like, why did you release this sneak peek on the day that the episode comes out, and it hasn't even aired in the States yet? And so they
did
spoiled
a
it for
lot
me of how
of-
Amy went out. Because as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, she's going to get touched by an angel, but where's Rory? So as soon as I saw Rory die, I knew what was going to happen next.
Where did the
Okay.
angel touch you?
Where on the doll did the angel touch?
you? He touched me there? Oh, come on, who you gonna believe? I got freaking Halo.
I will admit, though, it was kind of cool to actually see the effect of the angel touching someone and how they vanished.
Well, we've seen that before already.
No, we haven't.
We saw that in Blink.
No, because in
Yeah, we
Blink,
did.
it was
They
cut away and the person was gone.
Oh, okay. I
But
thought
we never
you'd seen
saw
it in
them
Blink.
actually just vanish in front of us.
And then after that, it was just neck snapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, literally, because of the Byzantium. Oh, wow, I can't believe I
need
remembered
They
that.
didn't need an energy. They just needed neck snapping.
Yeah. I just all around I didn't like that episode. It was smartly conceived, poorly executed.
Yes. And there is actually a rumor right now that Stephen Moffat might be bowing out and Russell T Davies might be coming back and producing. Because
Yay.
God bless.
he's
God bless that
lost Torchwood because they're on hiatus until further notice.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost Sarah Jane Adventures because obviously Elizabeth Sladen passed
Sarah
away.
Jane died.
Yeah, the actress passed away, and she's what's kept Doctor Who going all these years in the downtime. So, Moffat is kind of losing it with his writing lately. He has the moments, but it's just he needs to back off. I think he's got too much on his plate, and he's not handling it well. Because not only does he have writing, he's got the helping with the directing and the producing. If he steps away from writing for a little while, maybe it would help bring a little kickback. But some of the other writers are going to take over. So
I think some of the other writers need to take over. They are just, I don't know what happened, man. Moffat started so good, and then he started so good with The Silence and season 6 and all that good stuff, and now it's just like I can't write a good story to save my life. I can't write a story where someone can't predict the ending.
yeah.
Oh, I saw a doctor yesterday that was all covered in permanent marker marks.
Yeah. There's actually a Doctor Who shirt that has the
All
sleeves.
the marks on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
No, actually, I found one at, like, FYE, and it's got sleeves, like, you know how they have those tattoo sleeves?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And it's got, like, the marks on the arms and then the marks on the shirt. It's very nice. I thought about buying it, and then I was like, no one in my area is going to understand what the hell that means.
Save it for a con. Save it for RTX.
Yeah. Which I have to save up for, which I
you're
doubt
not
I'll
the
be
only
going to
one.
if I don't get a job.
Well,
Except
I'm
this.
going to announce right now that due to certain circumstances, I will not be going to RTX this summer. I can't. It's just, it's not in the ability of me to do. If I had a job as of like tomorrow and I was starting, maybe, but it's
if I had a
official.
job,
My
I
husband
could
and I
go
have come to
to...
this decision that I'm not going to RTX next year. It's just
Yeah, I could do a lot
Isn't,
of cons if I had money.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But I
spent like
don't.
200 something bucks this weekend.
Yeah.
But it was worth it, right,
Um,
Mari?
What?
It was worth it, right?
Completely worth it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go to the Nostalgia Chick party?
Dude, I'm 19.
So, you didn't have to be 21 to get in the door.
Yeah, I was too tired anyway.
Okay.
Because I actually had back problems this weekend. Fuck you, Kisty.
I'm sorry.
Wow. It's like, you act like they're like genetic, or not genetic, but transferable.
Contagious.
Contagious.
She gave me back problems through the power of the internet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nightmare.
I sneezed on my microphone and the virus went through and infected his back.
Well, actually, I don't think I've ever explained to everybody, but I pinched my sciatic nerve. I mean, I know I mentioned it on the streams, but officially on JFI, so everyone knows that doesn't watch everything we do. I pinched my sciatic nerve. It pinched 2 years ago. This is the cause of my back problems, so that's why I wasn't here last week, because I was nursing my back and crying repeatedly. But I'm okay
But we
now.
still got to talk about the
I'm
Hulk Hogan
talking.
sex tape. We still got to talk about the Hulk Hogan sex tape. That's the only thing that matters.
You
That's
know
the
what?
only
If
thing
I
that
had
did
been in
matter.
that podcast with you guys, and the minute you guys started going off on it, I probably would have stopped you like 45 minutes in.
45
Yeah.
minutes in.
Nothing can
Wait,
stop...
45... You had a
Kiss
45
the-
minutes Hulk Hogan audio sex tape? Is this what I'm hearing?
Kisty,
Rod,
what are
did
you
you
going
not
to do
listen to
when
the
Hulkamania sex tape?
I did not.
Go and listen to it.
Go
Because
listen to the episode.
I'll say right now, it was probably the hardest thing to edit.
Just because you were laughing so hard.
Yeah, I had to keep stopping and laughing, and I even woke up my husband a few times with how loud I was laughing. I actually had to walk away from the podcast for an hour just to catch my breath.
Way to go,
Kisty-
Jason. You almost killed Kisty.
What are you going to do when Hulkamania run wild over you in the bedroom?
Yeah, Kisty, didn't you see that picture I put up of Chad and Hulk Hogan that I sent to Jason?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been on TweetDeck, because after I got off of Skype with you, Nightmare, after you went offline, I started doing a bunch of other stuff, and I forgot to look back on it.
You know what? I've been on TweetDeck a lot on my brand new iPhone.
Oh, you enjoying that iPhone now?
If it was a girl, it would have a restraining order against me how much I've touched this thing.
That is just completely inappropriate, Jason. Wink.
It's inappropriate, but true.
Welcome
Winky
to
face.
technology, Jason.
Okay, to be fair,
You heard it here first. Jason
I
is a
love
technophile.
I love this thing because
It's like his baby.
I have had a flip phone Motorola Razr since 2002, and I got my iPhone Thursday.
Yay.
So think about that. I've had this crappy flip phone for a decade, and now I have an iPhone, the latest iPhone.
Dude, upgrade to Sonic Screwdriver.
Just like Sonic Screwdriver is only good when you want to make long distance calls. No roaming ever.
No, that's why you gotta get a 2-year contract with the doctor. You get TARDIS charges.
I wonder if the doctor could like upgrade my
I
data plan to where I
know.
never have to worry about it again.
Have you seen what he can do with the cell phones? They can go
But
through
welcome
time
to
and
the family
space
of
itself.
iPhone users of me and Nightmare, Jason.
Yes.
Not her,
I
because he's
still
an
need to start getting ringtones and
ringtones,
backgrounds, but other than
Dude,
that, I'm good.
you and I could sit down and hash out a bunch of our own ringtones.
I need to go back and find my Gus ringtone. And for people who don't know, I made a text ringtone with Gus from the animated adventure where he goes, "Come at me, bro." So every time I got a text for like a year and a half, you'd hear, "Come at me, bro."
Nice.
You know what's weird? Me and Chad kept making that joke yesterday because we were at the con and like the animated adventure with Gus at the booth. You guys having the situation.
The situation.
The situation. My abs. This situation.
The sad thing is, only one person has that ringtone other than me, and that is H Dazzleshine, because I I made it, and we were talking on Xbox Live at the time. She heard it, and she's like, immediately send this to me. I was like, okay. And I think I deleted it, so I have to go back and remake it.
Come
I
at me,
think
bro.
it isn't an animated adventure, so I'm sure you can get it.
I'm still working on the functionality of this thing. Like, I finally got Siri to call me by my actual name instead of just, every time I said, call me Jason, she would actually call my cell phone, which is itself. So I was like, well, that's a conundrum.
Cell phone.
So
session.
I had to listen to past week's Internet Box episode where they talk about it. Where Andrew does the command, and then I did the command, and then
I could have
got
swore I
her
gave
to
you the
call
command,
me by
but
my name.
alright.
Actually, I think, hold on.
I could have.
Siri, say my name.
Bitch.
You're asking
Ah,
me,
okay.
Jason?
Okay, she does call me Jason.
Everybody
Yeah.
knows what my phone calls me, right?
Bit.
No. I do have Scrabble on here, and I would like to play with friends.
Actually, no,
but
it
I think
doesn't.
That requires
And
phone
I have
numbers.
Scrabble on my
It does
phone,
not.
Jason. I just have to reinstall it, so I will
sweet.
play Scrabble with you.
Yay!
Jason wants to play Words with Friends.
I do. I want to play. I have Monopoly. My games as of right now are I have Word Search, Crossword. I'm probably deleting Word Search because it's really stupid.
Hold on, Jason, you don't
Crossword.
know what my phone calls me?
No, I don't know what your phone calls you.
Yeah.
Fine.
Calls him the doctor.
What is my name?
But you asked me to call you the doctor.
And
How did you
I'm
get that-
English Siri because I have to.
How did you get that?
Because
Mine is
he jailbroke
horrible
it.
English Siri.
Huh? Really?
That's how you hack an iPhone,
No, I didn't.
Nightmare. Is
This
you
is standard.
okay?
I didn't
Right.
jailbreak it though. I seriously did not jailbreak my phone.
He prison broke it. That's more
Okay.
I didn't
serious.
do anything. I did nothing to this phone. I just have the better Siri for
You
some reason.
you have the English
Oh, okay.
United
I
Kingdom.
know how Nightmare
Yeah.
got it then.
Okay, hold on a second. Siri, say my name.
You're Jason. That's what you told me, anyway.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah.
horrible. That's UK Siri.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Australian Siri.
I need to find like a good.
If you use Japanese Siri, she sounds like a
Okay,
schoolgirl.
let's stop now before we
Okay, I
turn
may
it
have her do
into.
that from now on.
Oh, Jason. Oh god, Jason.
I don't understand. Skynet.
Okay, I whispered "say my name" and it heard Skynet.
Skynet.
We are all doomed.
Damn it, Jason! Hold your phone up to the left to your computer so it can hear the sonic screwdriver. It's fixed.
Okay, and no more roaming.
Sorry, I couldn't get you roaming charges. Fixed.
So.
Hey, my
speaking
app
of
store's
Jason's
working
new
again.
girlfriend via Siri. God. I have nothing else on the topics other than Nightmare's adventures,
Okay.
so we can go as long as
Yeah,
we can.
I
at
think
this
we
point,
need
but I
to
do
wrap
have to
up
cook
because
dinner
I've
soon, so.
spent. Actually, I can talk about this because it'll be coming out about the time this is. Fragger and I are starting a new podcast called Cigarette Burns.
Trader.
Which is actually no, he asked, I did it, and it's a movie podcast. And to start it off, we're going to do 22 straight episodes of every James Bond movie in preparation for Skyfall.
When's Skyfall
And then-
coming out?
And then it's
Oh, nice.
something like that. We're gonna have enough time. He
Yeah,
figured
it's
it
in
out
November.
to where we've already watched Doctor No, and we're gonna watch.
Octopussy?
From Russia. No, we're gonna watch all of them.
Okay.
This isn't just a thing. We're gonna watch all the James Bond movies ever. And
Yeah.
we started with Doctor No. We're starting in chronological order. We're not going in whatever. So
No, chronological order.
No,
The
that's
movie
still
release
chronological
order?
order.
No, because Casino Royale
Oh, that
and
is true.
Quantum of Solace were actually written before Doctor No.
Wait, there's actually a.
Story-wise,
Okay.
yeah, there's a plotline.
Okay, I did not know that.
Story-wise, yeah.
Actually,
Wow,
this
maybe I should
this
be on
brings
it,
up
not you.
this actually brings up something I thought because when I was younger,
yeah, it's Sean
TBS had that 7 Days of 007,
Nice.
And
Yeah. They still
it's
actually
like,
another
AMC
station
does
does that
like
now.
so
AMC
many
does it.
or so many hours of 007 or something like that adds up to 7. When I was younger, I couldn't comprehend why there were more actors of it, of James Bond, because I didn't understand that new actors get new roles and stuff like that, because nothing like that had ever happened in a bunch of the franchise movies I watched, Indiana Jones, Back to the Future, stuff like that. They always had the same actors playing the same roles. And at the time, and it stuck with me forever, I actually had the concept in my head that...
Sean Connery is awesome.
Well, no. That too, but James Bond and the title of 007 were actually names that the original Sean Connery had. However, when misfortune fell, or he retired, or whatever happened, the title was so important. Yeah, he decided.
He
he
decided to
just
pass on the
retired,
role.
and MI6 decided, oh well, the name James Bond is so synonymous, and it cast, he has this legacy now that we need to find a new person to be James Bond.
What was Pierce Brosnan 007?
Would you guys shut the fuck up while I finish this? God, it's gonna sound stupid now. So the concept was that I had was when James Bond retires or dies, the name and number are passed on to someone else, and that explained to me in my own head why there were so many guys who were 007. Which I think actually should be almost canon, because that way 007 can live forever.
It's kind of unspoken canon, because it's like the Doctor, how they replace the actor.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was... yes, Pierce Brosnan. I don't know how Pierce Brosnan became 007, to answer your question, Nightmare.
I was just wondering when he was like 007.
Early 90s.
He was it for...
is when he got the
GoldenEye,
roles.
Tomorrow Never Dies, You Only... GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies. I have them
Die
all.
Another Day.
Hold on. Die Another Day, which is the
I should
worst
know
of
this.
any James
I'm
Bond
really
movie
sure.
ever.
Which one's the best one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Die Another Day,
I mean, like, actual pipeline,
It's-
not the Urban Dictionary definition.
It's GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and in 2002 was his last one, Die Another Day.
So, which one's the best James Bond movie?
That is always up to personal interpretation. At the moment, because I haven't seen them all, I'm gonna go with Casino Royale as my favorite. I find that to be the best. Let me tell you, going back and watching Dr. No is a bore snore fest. I mean, Fragger and I were like an hour into it, and we went, have we been watching this for the past 6 hours? And like, feels like it.
What? I thought they were
Because
cheesy
it is-
one-liners.
No, it is all exposition.
Yeah.
I mean, everything in Dr. No is exposition.
Really? Because I
How
thought
he-
Sean Connery's 007
There
was
is a-
supposed to be cheesy.
There is a 3-minute scene where they explain the difference between a Beretta and a Walter PPK-7.
Really?
There is a 3-minute scene in Dr. No for that.
Ugh.
And I mean, it is everything. It starts with, like, show me your gun. Oh, I see you're still favoring the Beretta. Brings in another gun. The next 2.5 minutes is them talking about the Walter PPK-7. And then, after that, James Bond tries to sneak the Beretta out of the room, and M is like, no, give me back the Beretta. And he's like, okay, I'll use the Walter PPK-7. And I was just like, oh, God, I can't believe you devoted 3 minutes to this.
Wow, so I'm guessing that's going to be the short episode of Cigarette Burns.
Actually, they're short episodes to begin with. We're only going to go like 10-15 minutes at most. We aren't going to do a lot of in-depth analysis of like scene by scene by scene like we could do, but we're going to give you our opinions, more or less movie history, talk about the good and the bad of the movie, how it stacks up, and of course, after the James Bond stuff, we're going to go into like whatever movies we really want to watch.
Episode 1, Dr. Snore.
Yeah, it's Dr. No through, actually, after we finish all the James Bond ones, we're going to be doing them bi-weekly to give us time to watch the movies, because I think after the initial episodes, what we're going to do is we're going to challenge each other to watch movies, and then talk about the movies that we made each other watch.
I hope
my
Luber's
first
in there.
one. My first one is Cry Wolf, the 2005 one. And I think I'm gonna make Fragger watch Dollman versus the Demonic Toys.
Ooh.
That just sounds terrible.
That's a bad movie. It is a bad movie.
Bad as in I'm gonna laugh myself. I'm gonna laugh, or bad
No.
as in I'm gonna cry out of boredom.
Bad as in like you will shoot yourself within the first 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's how Fragger describes Firewolf, though.
Yeah, I probably am gonna like die slowly, but
My inner child dying.
that's gonna be, I guess, my other podcast. I'm not sure.
I shake my head. Anyways, okay, let's wrap this up, guys. I gotta go cook dinner.
And I want to go watch The Walking Dead.
All right.
All right.
I'll save Comic-Con stuff for next time,
Oh,
I guess.
fuck you. Fuck you. You get to
Well,
watch
Night Mori,
Walking
how
Dead.
much more Comic-Con stuff do you have planned to talk
let's
about?
hear.
Because I know you didn't get to say
Let's
all
see
of
here.
it.
The thing I cosplayed as yesterday, I cosplayed as a Minecraft hobo.
Okay, well, say your Comic-Con
that was
stuff.
that was a really short story, man. Great.
it's-
No, I was actually going to describe what I actually
Yeah.
did, but okay. I just summed it up pretty much.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll talk about it a different time.
Okay. Well, we end on a low note. Good night,
Yeah.
All right,
everybody.
everybody.